I'm in a meeting in my new primary suite. Seriously though, when a home looks like this, you don't want to leave. I'm exploring brand new construction home, and honestly, this home feels like a breath of fresh air. The quality is good, the layout makes sense, and it just feels like home. Let's go ahead and explore the rest of the house. Welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, a warm welcome to you. I'm Wendoly, your host and dedicated real estate advisor, bringing you the best deals here in Florida. And if there's something of interest to you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. In today's video, we are going to be exploring a home that is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms with a 3-car garage in a convenient location where they focus on quality, where they offer us incentives, and there's so many resort style amenities. And it's here in Ocala, in one of my favorite parts of Ocala, very close to that State Road 200, probably about 3 to 5 minutes from that Publix and the hospitals and everything that you need on your day-to-day. And you're only minutes away from that I-75 to go ahead and explore the different things that we have here in Ocala, especially the springs, the little parks that we have, and every activity that we do here in downtown Ocala. Now, I'm not going to talk your ear out for this one because I absolutely love this home. I want you to feel what I feel when I'm in here, and I'm going to make sure that you do. With that, let's go ahead and start the tour. Now, stepping into one of my favorite floor plans here in Ocala, you're first going to notice that we have a very wide foyer area upon entry. First off, we have a foyer area. This home actually has an office space, so it does have that flex-den room. Right now, they have it set up as an office. It does have the French doors. There could be times when they do have it, and there could be times when they don't. But either way, it's going to be facing the front of the home. You have the 2 windows that are facing the front, and it is pretty spacious. It's definitely a place where if you work from home, you can have your privacy and not feel too crowded, too overwhelmed with everything that you need to store away. Now, continuing on through that foyer area, a little decor to add to the touch, we have an actual dining space, a formal dining area in this floor plan. It is really wide. I honestly forgot how wide it was, but as you can see, they have 6 chairs here, but you know, you have different options as far as what you can do, whether you want to use it as a formal dining area or you want to use it as something else. You'll have plenty of space. If you wanted an extra bedroom, you can even close this out and maybe turn that into a room. Now we're going to continue on through the foyer area. One other thing, there's going to be a lot of things that I love about this floor plan. I'm going to let you know from now. I love the size of their laundry. So as soon as you get into the laundry room, you just can tell how much space is here. You have this here where if you wanted to put maybe a folding station, or maybe you wanted to add some plumbing finishes and maybe put a sink here or a little like cleaning station, you can go ahead and set that up here. Washer and dryer fits perfectly fine, and then you do have your shelves. Now, this is a 3-car garage home, and the door is through the laundry room here, but it is set up as an office space right now, so I'm not gonna go in there, but this is where you would be coming into your home if you park in the garage. Now, at the end of the foyer area, the floor plan does open up. It is an open concept floor plan, but we're gonna see that in a minute. You guys get a sneak peek of its beauty. Again, decor, my favorite friend, but also the layout in itself. We're gonna step into the hallway, which has our first bathroom to the right. Now, in this case, one of my favorite things, another one, is that they have really spacious bathrooms. So your laundry, you saw how spacious it was and how spacious that formal dining area is. In this case, they have a single sink vanity. You do have the quartz countertop and the white cabinets. This has tiles in the bathroom. Shower tub combination. The tiles don't go all the way up, but they go pretty close. But it is a pretty long bathroom, something that we're not seeing in every single floor plan. Now, stepping back out into the hallway, we are led into our first 2 bedrooms. So again, it is a 4-bedroom home with the flex space and with that formal dining area. So stepping into this first bedroom, as you can see here, they have a full-size bed with the nightstands and the dresser. The ceiling fans do not come included. It is a pre-wire, but you know, to show you how it is, they put that there for you. This does have carpet in the bedrooms, and in this case the closet sizes are fairly decent for what you're getting. This is actually a lot longer on this side. Like, I can still keep going. You guys saw me hide over there. I can still keep going, but it is pretty spacious. And then you do have the sliding doors in with this builder. Now, directly next to this bedroom, you do have that second room. In this case, they have it set up with bunk beds, so you have an idea of how the room can be laid out. So you can see, even with the bunk beds and everything else, you still have plenty of space here. Again, carpet in the bedroom. This bedroom faces the side of the home, and the closet space is very similar to that other bedroom, just so you guys have an idea. Now, you do see that they have kind of like a brownish vinyl flooring. The finishes depend on what they selected. So you might see this flooring, you might see another flooring, you might see another color cabinets. It kind of just depends on availability. Now, behind this door, they do have a linen closet, which is actually pretty spacious. And then this door here will have your AC handler for that monthly maintenance. This is where you would go ahead and change your filter and do everything. Now, when you reach the end of the hallway, we have the third bedroom. And this is actually one of my favorite ones because it has its own bathroom. So if you have maybe a teenager or something and they want their own room, this could be perfect for them. Or it can also be used as a guest room because it does have that separate bath. Now, in this case, this is a queen size bed. Again, the 2 nightstands, and you still have a dresser. So it shows how much space you have in the room. And then we have that bathroom connected. So it's an ensuite bathroom. You get a shower tub combination in this bathroom. It does have the same tiles that go all the way up to the top and the same counter and cabinets. So that's just something to keep in mind. But the floor plan will be just as you see it. So this will have that bathroom. The 2 rooms will be how they are. It's just the finishes that might change. All right, now we are in the social area. I wanted to first start with the dining area, or the nook area, so to speak, because we do have that formal area. Here, again, you could fit 6 guests. As you see, you have a really nice light fixture that does not come with the home, but steal some ideas from the builder because we love how they decorate. You do have a pretty large island, you guys. This is the heart of the home, where you're gonna feed your family, where you're gonna prep your meals. Now, one big thing that I wanna point out, in this model, they do have a gourmet kitchen. Now, depending on what they did for the available homes, you can have a regular standard kitchen and you can have a gourmet kitchen kind of like this one. Either way, you will have this nice long island space that fits. As you can see, they have 3, but you can put a 4th one if you kind of get smaller seats. You have the same quartz countertops here. And these are little things that can change based off what they have. They have some selections and they can rotate throughout in different homes, so that way all homes aren't the same inside. You will still have your 42-inch cabinets. They do have the crown molding, so that's an added feature. And then in this case, they have the range, and this gourmet kitchen has the stove top, and you have your microwave and your oven there. But the floor plan and the kitchen will still look the same, so to speak, just won't be gourmet depending on what they have available. Now, on top of all the cabinet space that we do have a pantry here so that you can go ahead and organize everything. They have like little baskets. I think it's so cute when they decorate like this, so you have an idea. Now, as I said, this home has an open concept floor plan. I know you guys got a sneak peek, but I just want to remind you of that. Now, in front of the kitchen, you do have that living space, or that great room. As you can see, they fit a pretty decent sized couch with those 2 seats. You can fit a C or U or different types of sectionals. You can have different options, but either way, you have a really good size living room. They do have the tray ceilings with the recessed lighting, and then this here does have a pre-wire, so if you wanted to put a fan instead of a light fixture like this, that is something that's going to come with the home. Now, as you can see, you have this huge wall that does fit a large TV. If this is too small for you, you can go ahead and do that. So we went over the social area. Now I want you guys to see my favorite room, which is the primary bedroom. It is in the back of the home, so you do have that privacy, and you guys are going to love this room so much. It is a really good size. Again, you have the carpet in the bedrooms. Maybe if you do a to-be built, you can remove the carpet and just put flooring all throughout. But in this case, look at how welcoming and how warm this room feels. You have a king size bed. You have kind of decent sized nightstands, and you still have room next to the walls to fit something bigger if that's what you prefer. And in this case, you actually get 2 closets, one walk-in closet outside of the bathroom. So this will be that closet. It comes out over here a little bit. You can DIY it how you want, but it is pretty spacious, especially with what you're getting. Now you see that they have this large dresser, and I point out the decorations because I want you guys to see what you can fit in here and how big the room is. Now in this case, we have plenty of space here between the wall and the bed. And then over here you do have space, and as you can see, they have that chair here. So again, showing you how big the room is, how spacious it is, and what you can do. Now you get the 2 large windows that are facing the back of the home, and it is bringing in that natural light. It honestly feels so good and so warm in here. It feels like a home. Now stepping into the primary bathroom, as I said, this one has 2 closets. So this one is a walk-in closet as well. It is a little bit smaller than the first one, but either way, both individuals will have a walk-in closet. You do have the private toilet, which I know we absolutely want. That is on our checklist, so check that off your box. And then in this case, we do have the double sink vanity. It's actually a really long vanity. You have the drawers, and you have cabinets, and you also have drawers, little mini ones on each side. Each one has 2. And then directly in front, you do have the standing shower. Now in this case, it is pretty spacious. You have a little seat too, so if you wanted to shave your legs, or if you're tired after a long day, you can go ahead and just sit there and just let yourself relax. And you also do get that skylight window, bringing in light throughout the day. It's a pretty decent sized bedroom as well. Now, if you thought that the home couldn't get any better, I promise you it's about to be. Let's go ahead and see why. Now, my favorite thing is this covered lanai, the way the doors open, the way the home feels as you step out into your lanai. This is probably one of the biggest lanais that we have in my channel for affordable priced homes. Now, in this case, I don't have the dimensions for you, but they will definitely be at the top of the video. The home does not come screened in, but it's something that you can do afterwards. But I wanted you guys to see this space and appreciate what you're getting with this floor plan. So as you see here, we do have a 6-person seat, and you still have this little area here where they have 4 seats set up so you guys can get together. So it just goes to show how much space you have here and how big this lanai is. You do have that electrical box, so if you wanted to mount a TV and kind of make this like your get together, your barbecue time, your fight nights, whatever it is that you enjoy on your day-to-day life, this is a perfect place, especially if you are a host like myself and you don't want people just like to not have a place to be together. This is the perfect option and the perfect floor plan. Now, I know you guys love the home, and I'm gonna make sure you love it more when I tell you the incentives. All right, guys, so when you're ready to make the house a home, this is a perfect option for you. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a office space, a formal dining area, a 3-car garage, and an amazing location with incentives, amazing finishes. And not just that, one thing that I didn't mention is that this home is actually energy efficient, and on top of that, you also get warranty with the builder. You get 1, 2, 5, 10 warranty. I'm not going to go into detail too much about that, but just know that you do have warranty. Each year covers something different. That is amazing. Now, this community does have an HOA of $75 a month, which includes your internet, and it also includes your trash. Now, you also have a CDD of $1,000 a year, which covers the amenities. You have 6 pickleball courts, you have a resort style pool, you have a gym, you have so much that I'm going to list for you in the description so you can know what you're looking into if this home caught your attention. Now, the builder is offering us incentives. If you buy this home as an FHA loan or a VA loan, you can lock in a special rate of a 4.5% for 30 years. And if you choose to buy this home as a conventional loan, you can lock in a 4.99 for 30 years. And they're also covering your closing costs. Now, it is a beautiful community. I promise you guys will absolutely love it. Its location is convenient. It's close to State Road 200. It's close to Publix. It's close to the hospitals and everything that you need on your day-to-day basis. Now, if you have more questions about this home or any of the homes that we have here in Ocala or in Central Florida, make sure to schedule that free buyer strategy call so we can come up with a game plan and I can guide you in the process of buying your home here in Florida. Now, when you're ready to win in real estate, remember to win with Wendoly.